I don't like is the lights in the tunnels in Montenegro.
Go full beam.
Just about to cross the Bosnian border. Well, leave Montenegro to go into Bosnia, so it's been here about 20 minutes?
Yeah, something like that, 20-25 minutes. About half an hour, 40 minutes normally border crossings, aren't they?
Yeah. And we're on the move again after a very strange exit from Montenegro.
It's going to get even stranger when you see the bridge we've got across.
In 200 metres.
Oh, is this the bridge?
Continue straight.
Oh, that in it there, is it?
Bridge.
Oh no. Oh, that's dicey. Oh my god. Oh, that is horrible. Oh no. I mean, that don't make me feel good. That. Oh, it's a two-way bridge as well, just to add insult to injury. Oh.
That's it, we're now in Bosnia.
We're in Bosnia?
Pretty much.
Ah, there's a Bosnian border. Just for anybody who's planning to cross over from Montenegro to Bosnia, maybe choose a slightly different route than near the Tara Canyon, because
don't pick the M18.
Don't pick the M18. Yeah, it's not brilliant. This is a two-way road. They've only tarmacked one bit of it. There's that white van. Big potholes. The white van that's in front there is up everybody's backside and overtaking whilst there's cars coming over with. Yeah, first experiences of Bosnia. We haven't got stamped in or out of the country, so well, we didn't get stamped out of Montenegro. Oh, is that it again? Look, there it goes.
Torn a bend.
Oh my gosh. Food. I've got food that ain't a salad. Yes. Mixed grill for the caveman. It's nice. Not bad views, is it, either? On the river there. Today's not quite gone to plan in the grand scheme of things, has it? I ain't feeling too brilliant. I feel a little bit sick, so today's food is a tin of marifat peas. I mean, if all else fails, as the marifat peas.
Yeah, get the peas out.
Weird times. And the washer didn't rinse, so we've had to squeeze. I'll show you that in a minute. We've had to squeeze a full wash load out. Squeeze. I say it because it took an effort. It's about 40 degrees, absolutely roasting, which I'm quite glad of now, because now we've only got about 45 minutes left of the sun, because the washer took about 3 hours too. Yeah, bad times.
It's not recycling in Bosnia, there's no such thing. I think they generally just throw it on the road.
They do actually. And Albania. And Montenegro actually.
Yeah.
Nobody really does much sort of recycling. I've been in.
All of the Balkan countries.
We've just been to Pochatelli. Pochatelli? Is that what you say it?
Pochatelli, yeah. Wow. Unbelievably hot. It's saying 35 in the van, but it's more than that. But luckily, there's little market vendors selling bottles of like frozen pomegranate juice for €1, and that has just been a lifesaver.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's like a big ice cube, but it's so much needed. Oh look, I could piss myself.
Is that pomegranate water or sweat or pee?
At this point, I'm not wet. I don't know what anything is. I'm just keeping
a human perspiring machine.
If the sound is a bit bad, I've dropped my little microphone receiver as well somewhere down the side of the van, but it's too hot to search, so not doing it.
And the blowers are on.
And we're off to a place now called Kravica Waterfall, or heading to a little campsite near there now. So half an hour and we can get in some shade, hopefully.
Yes.
Thankfully.
There is definitely supposed to be a campsite at the bottom of this track.
We'll do out as Yorkshire folk. This is saving us 10 quid to go in the national park, so we're parking on a campsite where they only give you free access. That's how tight we are. You can take us out of Yorkshire.
Yeah. It does look like we're in the middle of a western film though, I can't deny.
And this is the road to Kravica Waterfalls. This is one of the highlights of Bosnia. Any sort of itinerary will include Kravica Waterfalls. I might be speaking a bit louder because I've just lost my last microphone. It took me 6 months to lose them, which by my standards is an absolute miracle. But yeah, we're expecting this to be busy, but we're going to go there and see what's what. You can swim, you can eat, you can hike, so we're going to go and just explore that.
We met some French people when we was going to the caves the other day. Randomly met the lady in the toilet, which was quite strange. But yeah, we all ended up going to the caves together. And then as we was talking to our another partner, it was saying about laundry and stuff, and give us this clever little tip of putting all your laundry in a dry bag, putting the wash powder in it, hot water, shaking it up. Although it looks like to be a bit of a strain, does the shaking up.
Either strap it to your roof or something, so as you drive,
when you're driving, yeah.
Shakes up, but we're not driving, so
we've waited till it's 44-degree heats. Yeah, it's a warm one, but yeah. So hopefully it'll be a nice little trick to be able to get the laundry done.
We'll rinse it out, can't we? After in the sink.
Can't be any worse than the one that we did in the first night in Bosnia, where the water just was sat for what, 5 inches of water, something like that. It was dripping, and then there was still loads of suds all over it. It was, yeah, not the best one.
And whoever invented these stupid caps, sort it out. So take them off anyway.
Yeah, well, just bear in mind we do recycling, we do put lids back on anyhow, but it is, yeah, it's not fantastic.
I'm melting. Welcome to Bosnia and Herzegovina, and this is Mostar. This is one of the oldest cities in Bosnia. It's been heavily damaged during the Bosnian War. We've got some details of that. We're going to go to a war museum, but that right there is the Mostar Bridge. This right here is our campsite / parking area. As you can see, smack bang in the middle of everything. This is just like location wise, it's fantastic. By Bosnian standards, it's expensive. It's €50 a night for the campsite, but we decided that the cheapness of the food, the drinks, the location made it more than worthwhile for a couple of days. You can see the mosques behind me with the minarets. There's about 6 or 7 of those in the town, and they're calling every few hours for prayer. But what a fantastic place. As we're just walking around Mostar now, looking in the local park, it's very obvious there's still been a lot of history of war. This building behind us is derelict. There's old graffiti. Behind me there, you'll see just behind this wall, there's like buildings, there's ruins, all still damaged with bomb marks and bullet marks. This park's actually really lovely, really nice sort of green space, but a lot of the buildings are still very much remnants of that war.
I just want this to be a reminder, when I go back to the UK and I'm whining that it's cold. Mind you saying that, I don't need it to be a reminder because I don't want to go back to the UK, but just, it's about 37 degrees now. By all accounts, a man, I know who we spoke to yesterday and a woman who we spoke to today said it isn't that hot because it generally gets to about 50 degrees, but there is absolutely... Oh, there's a pigeon, look.
But look at the view.
Oh, the view is amazing. Like, I definitely don't want to be back in home. It's distracted by the pigeon. But yeah, this is exceptional. It's about 3 o'clock now. We've not had anything to eat all day. And yeah,
I'm already dead.
Yeah, I'm melting into my chair. I am a part of this chair right now.
Was that hot?
Yeah, it was hot.
What's wrong there?
Just a what?
You what?
I am genuinely, I don't even care now.
I won't go that way.
I don't care, I'm too hot. Like, I've passed caring, I've passed food. what I had.
I bet she still eats all the pizza though.
Despite the track to and from the campsite being a little bit tight, well, very tight if anything comes the opposite way, it is absolutely beautiful and well worth it. It's yeah, definitely one of the best ones we've stayed on in Bosnia. Basic, but there's, well, as you can see, views are absolutely gorgeous.
Found an animal again, haven't you, Leah? And she's found an animal too.
Isn't she beautiful?
Beautiful, isn't she? So welcome to what is so far a very, very quiet Sarajevo centre. It's going to get busier. We're in the old town now, in the market area. You can see a lot of the shops behind us, the big mosque behind us, a lot of jewellery shops, a lot of homemade trinkets, but this is very quiet for now. We're going to just try and have a little bit more of a enjoyable, chilled out time now, because it was quite dark and quite upsetting being in there, seeing what happened, because as I say, it was very, very graphic, so I'll have to be careful what I put on. But this is now like the cathedral in the centre of Sarajevo. You've got a symbol of peace there, which is the church, also followed by this, which I'm just going to show you now. This in the floor is one of the Sarajevo roses. It's faded a little bit. They put red paint in to show it, and each of these symbolises where a minimum of 3 people were killed in the war. So we're definitely doing the traditional tourist thing. We're sat in the middle of Sarajevo in Bosnia, overlooking the Sabils, which is one of the iconic landmarks, and we're having a Bosnian coffee and a baklava. So yeah, she's having to Google how to drink it because it comes in multiple pots. But this is Sarajevo, and this is the capital of Bosnia, and it's unbelievably quiet. I mean, we've paid £7.75 for 2 baklavas and 2 Bosnian coffees. That's about the price of a Starbucks in London. So yeah, this is good. So that is our traditional Bosnian coffee and baklava. Look at us, how touristy are we?
I saw your hand shaking. I thought that was going to go all types wrong. The clumsiest man in Britain. Well, sorry, Eva. No, clumsiest. He does need his ears cleaning out.
Well, the baklava didn't last long. It was lovely, and this Bosnian tea is lovely and strong. Would it be a trip to Sarajevo without a beer in a capital city?
No, we've had a coffee, now it's time
Yeah, we've had a coffee and a baklavas. Today we've come to the Olympic ski village in the Sarajevo hills, just up from the town of Sarajevo, 5 minutes from the campsite. It was the host of the 1984 Winter Olympics, and there's an abandoned bobsleigh track which we're heading towards now. There's a little tower up there like a fortress, so we're going to have a little explore up here, go see the old bobsleigh track. There's a big hotel, there's some hikes and stuff. So what we're going to go and do is have a little sort of wander and just explore this lot. You found another cat again, haven't you, Leah? This time near a bobsleigh track at the Olympic ski village. Just had a coffee and a croissant in the little Olympic sort of restaurant up there. We're heading now down to the bobsleigh track, which is 1.3k. You can walk all the way down it. I've just found out that there's some information there that there's some holes in the side what the Serbian forces used for the snipers to shoot the people in Sarajevo during the Bosnian War. So that's a bit barbaric, but we've learned a few things about the Olympic Village and what like horrible acts it was used for. So yeah, we're going to do a little bit of a history tour, go down the bobsleigh, and we're going to go to possibly another area where the ski jumps were and the medal ceremonies were held. Just entered the bobsleigh track now, just having a little wander around. As you just see, there's sort of a lot of graffiti in the area. This goes on for 1.3k and we can walk the full length, so we're going to do that, look at all the graffiti, bit of history here actually, so looking forward to this. Behind me here is the Bistrict Tower. This was a strategic point used by the Serbian forces during the Bosnian War. It was initially an observatory to overlook the stars and a nature place. Since being destroyed by war, you'll probably see all the bullet holes behind me. We'll have a little explore. There was a little bit of information down the hill saying that this area was heavily manned, but it has now been cleared since they put a lot of efforts in. So we're going to go and just have a little look, but the amount of bullet holes around here is unbelievable. You may just see all the bullet holes in there amongst the graffiti. It's the second part of the building just over here. I know it says it's been cleared of landmines, but it's still very much very much on edge here, just because you truly never know, do you? But there has been a big sort of demining effort in Sarajevo in the last few years. And I think by 2021 it was officially declared as a mine-free area now, which means exploring tourism is a lot more freely available than it was maybe 10-15 years ago. Just see how heavily pockmarked this is with all the bullet holes. Big mortar shell fire up there. All the just bullets, there's just bullet holes literally everywhere in this building. The one we've just left isn't too bad. Just see there, more mortar holes. This staircase is still intact, taking us up. We're just exploring what is essentially a bombed, abandoned building. I won't go much further just because I don't know how much bit of stable it is, but you get the idea of what it's like.
When he sees a meat platter on the menu, the caveman has decided to have a man versus food meal all on his own.
Easy.
Disgraceful. Dab away the meat sweats and the absolute sweat of failure. It's disgraceful. Well, you should never. He's ordered a meat platter for two. No sympathy. Yes, he did know it was for two. It was obvious.
You need sausages.
They had sausages.
You hid them under the chips.
They did actually add them under the chips, so when he thought he already knew what he was bargaining for, he sort of moved the chips and a few little wieners popped out.
Nah, when you want it popping out tonight.
His wiener will not be popping out tonight.
It's too full for that stuff.
It's definitely called
teacup
Blackpool.
at you.
Yeah.
Oh, little is that.
Hello. Oh, where you going?
Oh.
Hello.
Oh, you're
Don't let
beautiful.
him jump on anything, will you? You gotta just relax. And just don't jump anywhere high. Oh no.
Just for the record, I want to adopt this little Bosnian cat here. Look how little he is. He's a little kitten. My hands are quite big, granted, but he's a beautiful little specimen. And Leah will not let me have him.
What on earth are you gonna do with the cat?
Take him home and give him nourishment and life. That little beauty there, look. Look at it. I want to vaccinate him and take him home and fill his life with joy. This, on the other hand, has no joy in her life. She's a dried up husk of a woman. We've found another cat situation, haven't we, Leah? Although this one,
a good cat situation.
look at this little cutie. Come on, you want to tell her?
What's this?
You won't eat that food, will you?
It's like Ryan Gosling. You don't want a cereal.
Oh, isn't he on? Eat your food then. Not interested, are you? She's just sticking food in your face, isn't she? That you a little beauty there. We're almost at the end of our Bosnia road trip now. We're at the Great Una Waterfalls, which we've just come to today, so we're going to go and explore these. Quite a big sort of area actually. We've had a lot of rain last night, so hopefully these are going to look quite sort of impressive, which they don't looking too bad so far.